Hey guys, it's Dante with my comedy tips, and we are at the Slow Fest and Luis Obispo Festival. It's a comedy festival, and I'm here with a very, very, very funny man that I've traveled the world with in stand-up.
We have.
We are with Mr. Flip Schultz today, who's going to give you a comedy tip.
Little tip from Flip. A Flip tip.
Oh wait, that's a way better name than Dante Comedy Tip.
Tips from Flip. I mean, that just
You should take
rolls
over
off
the
the
show.
tongue. I will. Hi. So here's the thing. No. Right on the money. So I'm sure you've given out like tips about how to be a better comic as far as like the technical end of it. This is a tip just as a business tip, a tip for you as a comic, as somebody, as a way to get more work. When you're working a club, always give a shout out to the waitstaff. Always say, how about a hand for your waitstaff? Take care of them. Make sure you take care of them, because the waitstaff is kind of like the secret underground booker of the club. Because if you mention the waitstaff to take care of them, if you're nice to the waitstaff, friendly to the waitstaff, make sure you tip whomever is taking care of you. They will tell the owner, Dante's such a great, he's funny, but he also makes sure to mention to tip us, and he takes care of us. He's so easy to work with. When is he coming back?
Right.
When are we going to get Dante back? And I cannot tell you how many times I've gone back to clubs and the waitstaff is like, oh, we're so happy to see you. You're so cool. And yada. And it's because you ingratiate yourself with waitstaff. They're working a lot harder than you are. They're bar staff too, really. Working a lot harder than you are. They deserve the recognition and whatever extra the people can give them. And again,
Be honest, every club that you go into, when you're there, it's the wait staff that are family, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, so don't have sex with them either. How about that?
Well.
And also, don't be an asshole. We all know.
I gotta chime in here. The sex part. I mean, it's up to that. You know what I mean? Like, they make the call.
All right, let me tell you my advice. Why? Here's why. I feel like most comedy club owners, male or female, feel like the people that work for them are either family or close friends, or they want to have sex with that person. That's why they hired them. So now when you have sex with them, they don't want you to come back because you put your wiener in the person they want to put their wiener in.
Hashtag worth it.
To Greg's point, it depends what the club is. If it's a little one-off, fuck it. But if it's the Improv, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
I mean, you've had sex with waitstaff back in your single days? I'm
Yes,
sure?
in my single days, yes.
Yes.
But it was my home club. It was the
You never
Comedy Store.
had the road sex?
No. With strippers and girls, but not
Strippers
comedy.
and girls?
I meant non-strippers. I don't know. There was this freaky ass place I used to go where
The sex with the
strippers always
waitstaff, I think that's
Wait, can we hear the freaky ass?
Yeah, man. It was where was it?
This has turned into a hell of a tip.
God damn! It was a Rudy Moreno gig, man. It was
That sounds right.
somewhere in Arizona.
This isn't
Name
your episode
Arizona
anymore.
towns. No, not Tulsa. Tempe. No. Name a Arizona town.
Tempe.
God, no, that's
Phoenix.
it's small. It doesn't matter. There was a gig
Tucson.
that the guy picked you up at the airport. They paid you a shit ton of money to go to a bar, right? But from the airport, they took you to a hotel. Then they took you to a strip club. They paid hundreds, like giving out hundreds, so that these women will be all over you all day. And then you go do the show after they feed you. And then the strippers come to the show because they saw you at 10 in the morning or whatever it was. Yeah. And then they have sex with you afterwards. Yeah.
Who's booking that gig?
Totally. We need to talk.
This was I'm married, you guys. This was years ago, forever ago.
That doesn't
We've all
happen
had
that
those
much.
crazy road stories.
Yeah.
This sounds like an episode for another day.
Yeah, I know. So
this started as
I know.
Make sure you take care of your waitstaff, and then so the ship was blowing me right when I land, right? And she's sucking my dick, and I'm doing the show, and I'm jizzing everywhere. Standing ovation. Long story short, the room closes.
All right, one last thing. It is about your point, which is be good to the clubs, be good to the staff, and that is incredible advice, especially over tipping them. Over tipping them and just taking care of them. Like tip them as you get the drinks, and at the end of the week, hand them a little bit more money.
And you know what also is very effective? Tip them from stage, so everybody sees you doing it.
Correctamundo.
And they know you're not bullshitting.
And say it when
it's almost a visual.
When the checks come out.
Exactly.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then the last thing I was going to say is every comic who's ever shown up to a comedy club hears horror stories about other comics who show up to comedy clubs and terrorize the staff and tell them to shut up or tell them to move tables or they need this on or that, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And we hear those stories and I'm assuming you never come back, right? Some of them do because they make the club a lot of money, but the staff hates them. And
I mean, if you're a name and you're going to bring in the people,
Coming back.
Yeah, but if you're, level where, we are, where we have credits and we're solid, but we're not a huge draw.
Right.
We're just happy to have the work and be working a nice club. You take care of your waitstaff.
Of course, and it's just classy to be good to anyone, especially the people that are working with you that night, right?
Exactly, Dante.
Aw, I love you, Flip Schultz.
I love you, Dante.
This guy. All right.
Wow, that was a weird little transition, wasn't it?
He forgot to add his social media, you guys.
You stopped the camera before I could?
Because I didn't want you to say it.
All right. I meant you piece of shit.
Really, what's your social media? Go for it. Are you nervous?
No, I'm just waiting for you to stop it again. But you can go to my website, flipisfunny.com. Go to flipisfunny.com. Who are you, Ron? Flip is.
I couldn't see it in there, so it wasn't even funny to them.
Flipisfunny.com is my website. All my social media links are there. And if you
Flip is mildly amusing not available?
Actually, flipisheatshit.org was the other option, but that was taken.
Give your social media again. I'll put it across the screen. It's going to be right here.
All right.
Say it.
Just everything at Flip Schultz. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Facebook is Flip Schultz fan page.
Oh, that means I have to edit.
Oh, sorry. But if you follow me on Instagram specifically, send me a message saying, "Hey, I saw you on Dante's Comedy Tips. And I'm following you now. I will send you a link where you can download my newest comedy special absolutely free. All you got to do is follow me on Instagram. How about that for a deal, Dante?
Is that a promise or a threat?
That is a promise.
Bye, you guys.